Good evening, everyone. It is I, your most favorite Arknights YouTuber, Alyssciel. Hello and good evening. Yes, hello. Hello, Yuri. Hello, Joshua. Hello, Ultranium. And hello, Alyss. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing well right now. The last Kanto part is gonna be tomorrow, but I'm not gonna be streaming until Friday because it seems like people have voted that I stream on Friday instead of Thursday, which is I think it's very good. I think it's very good. I think it's a very good idea so that I don't end up competing with people. Hello, Apok. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing okay. How have you been? Yes, we're doing guide ahead. We're doing guide ahead today. It's gonna be a little bit funny. It's gonna be a little bit hilarious. Yeah. But yes, yeah. How are you? Just returned from work. Oh, you got work again? Okay. You have a good one. Yeah. You should get some good rest then if you are. I hope you've been doing well, with everything so far at least. We're just waiting for some people to show up just so, yeah, just so we can start things right. Starting from this week. Oh, you got work again? No. Well, at least you got money. That's more important. That is very, very important. Yeah, back to the grind. Yeah, but at least you got the grind. At least you got that grind. Yeah, if no one's gonna show up, I'm probably gonna just start just start the stream maybe. Oh yeah, you need to work on the sprites. It's okay. You will get there. You'll get there. Yeah. But yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's get switching to the game so that we can get started. So we can get this ball rolling. Oh, yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, you can do it. I believe in you. Things going as well? Yeah. Yeah, they are. Hello, Copier. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're just doing guide ahead. This is yeah. Yeah, we're doing this right now. Guide ahead. Yeah. How have you been? I haven't seen you yesterday. I didn't see you yesterday. At least, yeah, that's like almost half already. So that's actually really huge. Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna read Arknights stuff. The usual. Yeah, I got my Exoshii into like the module. She's got her module already. You're just really busy at work. Hey, that's good. Productivity. Yeah, I'm glad you're having productive time at work. So yeah, we're just using these for now so that we can. Yeah, we'll just I'm just gonna be reading a story. Big mod 5th redesign. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, good job. Happy, have you ever played Ruina? Oh, Ezel, good morning. Off to work? Good morning. I don't have work today. I'm taking a couple of days off. Up so early on your day off? And look at you frowning like that. Is something bothering you? Getting bullied at the notarial hall? I told you, it may look like a decent place to work, but it's a total misery over there. None. Though I really should. I finish Love Corp at least. Yeah, you should finish you should try Ruina. It's a very uh it's a very good game that would set up the city even more. Here, Ezel, I just bought some cupcakes. Take some. Let your worries go. It doesn't matter if work is bothering you. It's just a job. Don't think about it on your day off. Besides, aren't you still a trainee? If the ceiling caves in, it's gonna crush all your bosses up top before it ever reaches you. Don't make it so hard on yourself. Cheer up. It's not worth getting upset over. Not worth it, huh? Still letting it bother you? Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Thanks for the cupcakes. It's an early morning that couldn't be more normal. Hardly anyone on the streets yet. Hello, Lemon. How long would you say Ruina is approximately? I would say around 30 hours. Yeah, if you wanna if you're a beginner and you don't really farm, I think 30 hours is a good pace for Ruina. Alright, you have a good one. You have a good sleep. I hope your driving lessons get well. Also, yeah, welcome my dearest sponsor, Lemon. You can not just have one. Yeah. See, the stream sponsor is here. Yeah, drive safe. But it shouldn't take much longer for the crowds to form and the usual hustle and bustle to return. This is exactly what Lateran life is. How about a crepe? No thanks, I've got these cupcakes. It's you! The crepe shop in the corner only sells 200 of their signature crepes each day. You need to get up early to have a chance at buying one. Thankfully, their hours haven't changed. What are you doing here? I'm out for a walk. In a city that has an arrest warrant out for you? Sure. What happened to the people at the Ecclesia Requietum? They're all in a safe place. Once everything is over, they'll leave Laterano with me. Where to? Yeah, it varies, cause like it really is like you can go in your own pace, on your own pace. There are some battles that are pretty hard the first time you encounter them, but I think once you for Ruina, the only thing that you need to remember is light management and draw management. Once you have those two, you know, two concepts, you know, those two concepts, you're pretty much set. IS2. Yes, IS2. Where to? Who knows? Are you going to take Cecilia with you? No, she left. How did you? She has something she must do. It may seem trivial right now, but she's found her path and she will continue down it, overcoming obstacles we could never overcome, treading into predicaments that we would never dare to face, and making it to faraway places that we could never imagine. Nearly lost my mind when my advisor was showing who had honors. Did you get an honor then? Yeah. But yeah, I swear, Ruina is a very good game. Honestly. If I had to compare, if I have to like rank every single Project Moon game, Ruina's gonna be on top. You know, Limbus is gonna be on the middle, and Love Corp is gonna be bottom. What are you talking about? Relax, brother Ezdo. She is far more brilliant than you and I could ever dream to be. But she might need you. Why me? I'm nothing special. This is pretty embarrassing to say, but I was playing hero in front of her the whole time. I told her my worth is my bond, and I wouldn't mind losing my job. 91? Yeah, that's a normal thing, I'm pretty sure. Those are normal Asian grades. Yeah. Yeah. But fundamentally speaking, Lobotomy Corporation is a very different game compared to Ruina and Limbus. Yeah. The freaking 6-7 meme is killing me. I think I need to put you down now. I'm sorry, Yuri, but I'm gonna have to execute you. Please face the back of the wall right now. But after I got home last night, I spent the whole night freaking out about everything that happened. A mixed blood sancta, a fallen angel, a legatus, the conference at the basilica, the sarkas, and a strange heretical group. How did I get mixed up in all this? I thought I just wanted a decent job. A desk job would be all the better. I would go to work and leave on time, live a quiet, peaceful life. I figured that'd be pretty good for me. Everything that happened the last couple days could just be an interlude. I should count myself as lucky for being able to get away from it all before it's too late, and in a couple decades I can tell stories about it to my friends. That'd be a pretty solid life, wouldn't it? Maybe I shouldn't even be talking to you right now. I should just turn and run. Okay. Yeah. You've been executed. Now you shall be reborn with no brain rot. Aren't you going to run then? There's no need to fool yourself. How am I supposed to know? What is it that I really want? You and Cecilia both asked the same question. He asked you that too? Phrased a little differently. And how did you answer? I told her a story. Suddenly feeling like I shouldn't listen to you. Why? I just got the sense that you know how to influence people. What if you're about to sucker me into something here? As long as you don't want to, you won't be. That sounds awfully sketchy. Hello, Sancho. How are you? How is La Mancha Land? Oh wait, it's gone, right? Sorry. All I heard from my friend is that the win rate kinda sucks, Bone. Yeah, don't do win rate. It's not a win rate, it's like an auto it just fills your speed dice with random cards, and it doesn't even clash with the enemy if ever. So don't do that. You have to manually do it. You have to manually think about it. There are some strategies that involve you losing during early game, like the early rounds, so that you can actually get like better better payoffs during the stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I played the whole game without using it. I'm here only to give you a message. Also, welcome to the stream, Mons. How are you? I'm only here to give you a message. What comes next for you is for you to decide. Alright, take care, have fun. Have fun. Tapo. Of course, yeah. I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow because everyone else is gonna be streaming. I'm gonna stream on like Friday or something. Yeah. I'll stream Friday. I'll stream Limbus this Friday. Yeah, because you know, gotta not compete with like people that have like what, like 1,000 people viewership or something. Chaotic first, I turned Heathcliff into a blood fiend due to exploited his weakness with my intelligence, and I beat him in the next second. The priest Gregor fall on the floor. Damn. You know what I'm gonna call right now? I'm gonna call it right now. Canto 9 will have 4 parts. Just to just to comply with Ryoshu's with Ryoshu's number 4 theme. Yeah. Cecilia is going to the old bell tower. What is she doing here? There. Saying her goodbyes. Is something wrong? Oh, Cecilia, aren't you scared walking the streets by yourself this early morning? Where are those friends of yours? Write this down. Yeah, if I'm right, oh my god. If I'm right, yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be really funny. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be Eugene's sister because they both have black hair. You know, they both have black hair and they got like boundary of death and shit like that. Yeah. Yeah. The boundary death on the bosses. Yeah, 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 yeah. Damn. Guide, it's Oren. No matter. We'll see what he's planning first. There is something I need to do here. You're so little, but you have lots of big ideas going around in your head, huh? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, now the Forest of Flames is just gonna be the boundary of death. Yeah, so true. Hello, Darkstar. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Yeah. God damn. I really don't get what this guy is thinking, but sorry, little girl. I can't let you go. Are you taking me to the Basilica? The Basilica? No, no, Cecilia. I can't let you go to the Basilica. As long as you don't go to the Basilica and the old man, you can go anywhere. At first I thought it wouldn't be so bad if Anduin took you away. He's had a change of heart, but it's no biggie. I'll do it myself. It would be bad if I go to the Basilica? It's hard to say, Cecilia. Hard to say. You're actually really important to me, you know? Peoria and I were friends. A long time ago, but still. Anyway, your very existence is much more useful than whatever it is you're thinking up in your little brain. If we put you to good use, you could be the greatest danger to Lateran City in a long time. After all, you're a Sarkas, but you also became a Sancta. I've never touched it personally. Okay, Arknights is a tower defense game, as you'll see later, and you know the main draw with it is that you know you can use like different characters for like the tower defense part, and I think it's a very good strategy game. I think, yeah, because I think yeah the game can be as hard or as easy as possible with like with like some units, I guess. But yeah, yeah, it's and I like the character designs in Arknights. That's why the story is pretty nice. There are pacing issues with it, like a lot of pacing issues with it. As you can see, we are already at 21 minutes, and we're still on an in-game cutscene. But it's also my fault for yapping a lot. I don't really want to put Laterano in danger, but I need some leverage that can influence things. A bargaining chip that I can use in a deal. Silver Palace? No, I have not heard about it. What is it about? 4:30 a.m. to complete the entire Kanto 7? How was it? How did it go? Did you beat your dad? Hero on a plastic horse fighting like it's real with a cardboard sword. Kitty, where that woman steps on you or something. No, that's a different game. That's a different game. It's not Arknights. That's a different game. I don't understand what you're saying. You don't need to understand, Cecilia. I'm just trying to show you that I'm sincere. I won't do anything to get you hurt. I'm never one to resort to violence if peace is an option. It doesn't matter what you want to do. Not now. Could you move out of the way? I'm going to that bell tower. Grr. Oh my god, he's gonna show his bad side. He's gonna be a villain. Oh wait, really? I don't know. I have so many gacha games that I'm doing already, so I don't think I'm gonna... I don't think I'm gonna do... Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna play any more gacha games, guys. I'm like full out, you know. Unless I'm like sponsored to play like a gacha game, then you know that would be good. Didn't you hear? She wants to get out. She wants you to get out of her way. Mr. Ezel, you came. Yes, Cecilia. I promised to help you find your mama and be there when you said goodbye to her, right? Ah, so touching. A mixed blood girl between a rock and a hard place, with an executor who's true to his word. Am I watching the Lateran soap opera of the year? Makes me want to clap for you too. But if I could, I would rather not be the villain here. This is no fun. Mr. Ezel! Sancta can point our guns at our own kind, but violence comes in other forms. So that's no hill to die on, right? Oh yeah, they can just punch each other. Yeah, the Sancta are like angels. And you know, they're like, yeah. They're like, they can't point guns at each other. Now, Cecilia, go. The bell tower is straight ahead. But I'll promise you one more thing. I'll be fine. Alright. I'll wait for you at the top, Mr. Ezel. Very nice. You came prepared, huh? Didn't expect you to be able to hold me here. But still, even if I don't like screwing around with empathy, I can feel the fear in you. Save it. Have you ever considered that we might be walking the same road here? We're definitely not right now, at least. Show me what you got then. About to give in the fact that I'm playing 4 gachas right now. Yeah, see, I swear, like I just want to focus on like the gachas that I'm playing right now. Like I only have Limbus and Arknights and you know Cookie Run sometimes, but like I don't know. I'm mostly just playing Cookie Run because yeah, because I'm already like you know the FOMO is already there. Have you even realized the weight of the burden you're trying to shoulder? And the trainee executor really hold Oren there. Oren's not taking this seriously and Ezel isn't a notarial hall executor right now. He's not actually an obstacle to Oren. Actually, Guide, while I would never go against your decisions, I can't say I really agree with this. Cecilia should stay with the Pathfinders. It's not only for us, but for her sake too. That isn't my decision. I can't decide her fate. This is a decision that only Cecilia can make for herself, Patia. Perhaps we should call it an honor to show her the choices before her. Don't worry, what I must do remains the same. Oh yeah. Hello, Purple Onyx. Welcome. Kid, for an executor in training, you aren't half bad. I'm still standing. Looking to spend some time in the hospital, huh? I'm not out here to break bones, though. You don't have to do this. You're just a normal guy living in Lateran City. Go home, lead a happy life. Munch on some cake or take a sip of tea, whatever. I've made up my mind already. You folks really like talking about choices and decisions, huh? Does it ever cross your mind that there's a price to pay when you make decisions? To play that much simultaneously. Yeah. Yeah, I only I try my best to like focus on one game at a time whenever I do games because like seriously, you have to try your best. You have to try your best to actually get your attention span, you know. Get your attention span as long as you can because like right now everyone is actually suffering from like attention span problems. You have to consciously do it. This was only going to be an insurance policy, but well, sorry fellas, I need your help. Oh hey, it's them. We aren't here to help you, Oren. We're doing this because we think it's the right thing to do. Oh, what do you say? A wise man adapts himself to circumstances. Oh, that's a Yanis idiom, you see. It means, too bad, Ezel. Ah. Federico! Trainee Executor Ezel Pastore, you're being temporarily recalled. Your leave has been cancelled. Please assist me with this arrest. Yeah, it is a very horrendous feeling, so you gotta be mindful of your attention span. You gotta try to focus on stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Understandable. It's painful. Oren Argiolas, your identity has been confirmed. The 7th Tribunal has revoked your credentials as a legatus. Please stop resisting and proceed with me to the 1st Tribunal. Must I? I still have lots of work to take care of. Yes, you must. Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm scared for you, Yuri. You should Google it. Yeah.
怒りが足りない？大丈夫。私の頭上の蛍光灯が進むべき道を照らし出してくれるから。まあ消えなければの話だけど。さすがにもう消えないよね。
I should probably have gotten Federico involved here. I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably should have used Federico. But you know what? It is what it is. Oh wait, why do we have something right like this? Huh? Oh, okay. Because of this, I see.
In attesa di non puoi fermarmi.
僕で力になる落ち着け。難しい処理だけど十分な時間さえあれば。
どうぞ。武装解除確認。アップルパイ。
分かった。目を凝らせ。これこそが。
パイやったつ。
Well, this is our 2 minutes of gameplay. Okay, guys, done with the 2 minutes. We're back. The Bell's Tower's corridors are narrow, and the stone steps below my feet are slippery and wet. The stone walls are rough and feel so cold to the touch, just like the trees in that forest. My footsteps echo in the hallway. What is there up ahead? I'm the child of a Sancta and a Sarkas. They all said that they have me on their... I don't know. It was a word I've never heard. But I remember how Roselia looked. I don't believe trash like newer Gen Z and Gen Alpha is losing attention span. It's not that it's not that they're losing it's not even just them actually. There's a lot of I think there's a lot of people that are just losing attention span. You want to know why? It's because not because not because they are losing attention span. It's more like there are so many things that are competing for your attention. Yeah. There are so many things that are competing for your attention. That's why you can't put your attention into one thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. She looked down at me with a smile on her face. Her hands were clasped together like she was holding onto a treasure. What did everyone want me to do? I still don't get it. But now I understand what it is that I should do the most and what it is that I want to do. It doesn't matter if I'm a Sancta or a Sarkans. I'm Cecilia. Just Cecilia. Goodbye, Mama. Will you keep watching over me? Ezel, you're 11 o'clock. Yeah. That was close. Come on, it's not like fighting is going to get us anywhere. Why don't we call it quits? You really don't know how to listen, huh? Ezel, I thought you were really worried about Cecilia. You might just be safer with me, you know? You think I'd believe that? I'm never one to lie. Even if you're telling the truth, that isn't what Cecilia wants, then there's no way. Sometimes I really think about Anduin's giving me way more than I bargained for. Stay focused, Ezel. No, Federico. Can you feel it? Well, look at that. The air is trembling, as though something is manifesting from nothingness. A surge of power, pure power. Nothing like any Originium arts known to man. An ancient construction is being awakened. A forgotten sound is about to ring out far and wide. Ezel, new directive. Investigate the bell tower. Leave the traitorous legatos to me. I just used to do them whilst I was in school. Yeah, I did that before as well. Hello! Oh my god, Hulheak, hi! Hi! Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're doing guide ahead right now. Because technically we finished the Pepe event. Hello, Peter! Welcome, welcome. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Your Holiness, what's going on? Believe, seal up the central sanctuary and halt all meetings. What's happening? Did you know my predecessor, the last pope, had an interest in history? No? I don't blame you. He was an amateur in the field. His writings were riddled with mistakes and hardly worth of any praise. Rather than studying history, perhaps it's better to say that his interest lay in using history to let his imagination run wild. He was particularly fond of certain romantic metaphors in his writings, perhaps a little promiscuous for a history paper, but they did truly leave an impression on his readers. He said, history is a musical movement written by a shapeless titan in countless voices. Going by this analogy, our titan musician seems to have started writing his next measure. I breathe all the air out of my lungs before drawing a fresh breath. I trip and fall to the ground before climbing back up and running forward again. I can feel that something is brewing. The other side of the door at the top of the bell tower is where Cecilia is. I open the door. No! Okay. I thought it was gonna be like, yeah. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, like in Doki Doki Literature Club. Hey, let me just drink some water. Let me just get water. Sorry. Anyway, I'm back. Every day, I imagine a future where I can be with you. Okay, let's get back. The frail girl is singing an ancient sarcasm folk song. She is singing from the bottom of her heart, so tenderly with all her feelings. Hello, Billy Bob Joe! Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I can only stand there, doing my best to hold my breath to avoid disrupting the flow of her singing. At a certain point, I realize I cannot hear anything anymore. There's only the sound of bells, seemingly ringing across time. I love Doki Doki Literature Club. See, the thing is, I actually played Doki Doki Literature Club when I first started my Twitch channel. The only thing that remains of that is of that era is when I was is like one of the clips on my Twitch channel. Yeah. Yeah, I think I still have some clips of it in my Twitch channel when I played Doki Doki Literature Club. Bells from the Tower of Revelations. That's impossible. That bell has never rung. Except one. When the first saints still walk the land. Are going to play it again? I don't think so. The problem with it is that I think Doki Doki Literature Club is a game that you must play on your own at first. But when you played it, you don't experience it, you know, the second time around, like the way that it first hits. You know what I mean? $101? Damn, that's really that's big. That's huge. Yeah. But I was thinking if I should replay Omori again. I love Omori. Man. I love Omori. I can play Omori again if I want to. I haven't played Omori in like 4 years. And the first saint still walked the land. During the day, the Sancta looked up at the sky to find darkness shrouding even the sun. At night, the devil's army came and slaughtered countless Sancta. The Sancta lost so much of their radiance. The saints said, "Follow me." Thus they rose. The saints said, "Listen to me." Thus the bells began to ring. Omori Calliope. Oh my god, Omori Calliope. Come from Holo Live? Gosh dang. The bells echoed throughout the wilderness, uniting all the Sancta. This is a revelation. This is an exhortation. There will be light throughout the day, and it shall never be shrouded again. The saints said, "Build a city. It will be the Sancta's paradise." The saints said, "The city shall be named Lateran." How? Tower of Revelations is one of the oldest structures in Laterano. No, according to the text, the Tower of Revelations was here before there was a Laterano. Now the holy bells ring again for our little Cecilia. But why? Perhaps the shapeless Titan musician wanted some crescendos in his music, and he picked Lateran bells for his arrangement because he liked the sound. Cardinal, believe you and I stand in this church at this moment. I wonder if that is good or bad. Your Holiness, we must know immediately while the holy bells are ringing. No matter the reason, it is the responsibility of that church to explain why and how it happened. Yoshihide altar tomorrow. You should have pulled the sword when you had the chance, Yoshihide. Also welcome Hua. I hope you're doing okay right now. With envoys from the nations gathered in Laterano, all of the attending representatives are now witnesses to this event. This could be an opportunity. Go, Veliv. Inform the envoys that the Lateran bells ring for the first time in millennia, and this portends change. We must come together and prepare for the future. What about the Tower of Revelations then? We have waited long enough. Let's get to work. Guy, did you know this was going to happen? What exactly is Cecilia? She's a mixed race, but is there some other secret about her? No, of course not. She's the Cecilia that both you and I know. She might come from a unique background, but there's no secret to her. But I want it now. No! It's gonna be on the 16th. It's gonna be on the 16th. Also, Capier, Omori is a very good game. Honestly, if you wanna get the most out of your experience with Omori, you should play it first before watching anything. Without watching anyone play it, because holy shit, the story is so good. It's just that perhaps Laterano itself is thirsting for change, and Cecilia, she just so happened to be in the right place at the right time. Or perhaps she is actually the one who will end the 1,000-year conflict between the Sarkas and the Sancta, and so Revelation came and the bells rang. Of course, it could also just be a misunderstanding, a coincidence, a kind of black humor in the course of history. But we both know that the truth is never what's actually important. No matter what, is this an opportunity? If I had to say, it might even be proof that we are actually blessed. The church is most likely putting all their attention on the envoys and the Tower of Revelations right now. It will be erased from my list of games I haven't played. Yeah, you should play it as soon as possible. I highly recommend it. Omori is a very good game. So, you know, yeah, it's amazing. We'll pave the path forward for you. You need only walk it. Anduin, the bells have started to ring. The bells belong to a child who is about to begin her journey. Oh, you sound very relaxed. You must have made your decision. My decision has never changed. Even if you must give up everything? Even if I must give up everything. I kept getting Filipino ads. I am not Filipino. I'm sorry. It's probably me. I'm sorry. It's probably me. It's because I'm the Filipino. I'm so sorry about that. Maybe I should put my location to like the United States in my freaking stream location. I'm sorry. Yeah, you probably have a VPN. Filipino woman. Yeah. So true. It's peak accent though. I don't know. Do I even have a good accent? I'm not. I'm trying my best not to like show my Filipino accent. But I think it's still leaking out. I think it's not you. Trust, it's Demi messing with me. Oh yeah, Deminishki. Yeah, he's also Filipino. Yeah. Filipino woman. Yeah. Antarctica doesn't have ads. If you love us, then you go there instead to stream. You know, I would want to go to Antarctica. I have seen videos of people, like, you know, them posting their time in Antarctica. They're like, the only reason that you can go to Antarctica is like if you have like, you know, like research here, like oh yeah, the Filipino boy Filian. Oh my god, you're watching the stuff that I watched too. Oh my god, yeah. I think that's the reason why. Because I also watch Filian sometimes. Is there any meaning in this? Meaning does not exist for nothing. All our choices merely conceive it, mold it, and give it the chance to descend upon us. I get it now. I hope you'll find your peace. Billion, yeah. We are in the same trust. Okay, yeah. I trust. I will trust, yeah. Because I swear, there are some times that I just watch Demi, you know, like she just watches like kitchen nightmares. Yeah, I just watched Demi do kitchen nightmares. And I think I watched Filian play Minecraft Hardcore with Neurosama, Vedal, and Krelly? Yeah, Krelly. I think Krelly. Hello, Demi Fiend. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing okay. But yeah, what you just said goes against our original goal. All men are cornerstones, and the roads that we lay are paved for those who follow us. Can't be asked to download the shit ass Instagram. Grab your rocks. Yeah, I still see Demi in freaking YouTube shorts though. I must see His Holiness right now. Knight Talvadore. His Holiness is praying right now. No one can see him. But please understand. An explosion. Probably another one of the people's pranks. No, the explosion came from the Envoy's village. We stopped handing out approvals for explosive activities there. What's that up there in the sky? I sure hope it doesn't say gullible on the ceiling. Gun Knight Talvadore, the Envoy's village is under attack, and there have been multiple fires and explosions all across the city. It's the Astray! They can't sit still now that the holy bells have sounded, can they? It's just a lot of you. I'm sorry. I've just been pushing with YouTube Shorts because regular YouTube is so competitive. Like I used to get like 10k plus views on my YouTube videos, but now I'm even like lucky if I get like 3k. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna focus on YouTube Shorts because everyone at least even if I don't get like the most views, there are still people that would do it. There are gun knights stationed in the Envoy's village, but after the ambush and explosion started, the Envoy started demanding more gun knights to protect them. Understood. Damn it, why now of all times? Cardinal Velib. The bells of the Tower of Revelations are ringing. This is the holiest moment in Lateran history. We even get to share this with the first summit of nations and the envoys of all the lands. How joyous. Yet the heretics' remnants are taking the opportunity to sow chaos. They plot to disrupt the conference and overshadow Laterano's radiance. Get the algorithm in her hands. Demi. Oh my god, bro. Gun Knight Talvadore, by order of the Apostle himself, the Pope, you are to go to the Envoy's village and defend them alongside the Gun Knights there, thus ensuring the Summit of Nations will commence as planned. When are we hopping on Roblox? No, I'm not playing Roblox, I'm sorry. Honestly, there was a time that I was considering playing Roblox. At least, what was that again? Robotomy Corporation or something like that. You know, the one with, where you're in the facility and stuff like that and you get egos and stuff, but like, yeah, I don't know. Roblox just became unappealing to me the more that I look at it. Yeah. I will accompany you. Very well, Your Eminence, if I may. I'm sure you have noticed as much, but the energy that's surging from the Tower of Revelations. Watch your words, Reverend Gun Knight. That is glory itself. When are we hopping on backgammon? Okay, if I kind of forgot how to play backgammon already, so I might need to like relearn it first. I have you in pop-out view. Are you using though? What are you doing? Are you doing your mirror dungeons? Are you doing your Arknights dailies? Because I'm kind of used to people just putting me in the background. Lemon, did he do this? Maybe. You're still going to cover for him? Yameta, come here. What for? Come here. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said what I said the other day. Let go of me. Not until you forgive me. I am mad at you. But there's something else I'm even angrier about. And it might be just me. I said that, but I don't even know how to play backgammon. Bro, you don't know how to play backgammon? I used to actually play that, You know one of those Nokia cell phones? You know those old Nokia cell phones actually? There used to be there used to be backgammon in that in those phones. And I played them before because there was no the internet is not a big thing back then. A Robotomy Corporation is the worst version of a better one. Sorry, that's the only thing that that people told me was, the balloons. I want you to trust me on one thing, Fiammetta. If he really wanted to do harm to Laterano, I'd never forgive him. Then what is trying to do? Maybe he's just asking a question. Of who? His Holiness. And what is he asking him? A question that the Sancta must never ask. You can't be more specific? I'm not entirely sure myself, you see. This question has probably been bothering him deep in his mind for a long time. He hasn't ever told me about it. I've just got a hunch. Oh yeah, Tuantus. I think Elvuin has done that. I think she's the one that does like Lobotomy Corp. No. She's doing like Roblox Project Moon stuff, I think. Yeah. But it's true. What happened 8 years ago has not something to do with the question. Wait, so Mustima, you knew about this? Of course not. I'm not Lemon. She might understand him. Me though, I don't think he was worthy, that's all. If you ask me, he's a poor little guy, and I have something more important to take care of, so let's leave it at that. How come it feels like you're ticking me off even more than Lemon? You and I are different. I did everything I could. And I'm guessing you would probably rather it was me, right? Lemon, what else do you know? Tell me. I thought you didn't want to hear any of it. I have to hear to find out. Chess scares the bone out of me. Understandable. Understandable, because people are just like, oh, there are some people that have memorized all of the openings, all of the possible openings in chess. And I'm like, how the fuck do you even play against someone like that? Right? Right? Cecilia Laporta, by the order of the apostle himself, the Pope, I am here to protect you. Because the bell started ringing? Are they ringing because of me? I cannot say. Please follow me to the Basilica at once. It's okay, Mr. Ezel. Don't worry. Let's go. Are we all gonna buy Enfield for real? I think Enfield is gonna be free, right? It's supposed to be free. What the fuck do you mean we're gonna buy it? It's $8 on PS5. Why the fuck does it have a price tag? Holy shit, $8 for a freaking gacha game? The town feels so lively today. Is it because the conference is about to start? Maybe. There are explosions everywhere. Everyone's so excited. Hey, what the hell? Is that an executor and a legatus? What's going on? Parkour competition? That sounds like fun. Why don't you join in? Let's go. See if we can catch up with them. Bro, these people are just like, wow, these guys are fighting. Let's join. Hell yeah. You should be far enough. You're a stubborn one, aren't you, Federico? As are you. I thought you didn't have a mission. Aren't you practically on vacation? For $8, someone better jump out of the screen and make me mac and cheese. Understandable. But didn't you see the operators being wet though? Didn't you see that? I thought you didn't have a mission. Okay, I don't get it. Is there a reason you can't get off my case? What did I ever do to offend you? The last mission was in Siracusa to cover the personal effects of a local sancta. Among them was a notebook. In it, he wrote that he once saw a female sancta come into contact with a male sarcas. Alright, I can see why you'd look into that, but what does it have to do with me? I'm decidedly male, in case you can't tell. I followed all the leads I had and found the sancta woman's address, 265 Via Tervacius, Pagos, Tavonus. For $8, someone better jump out of the screen and converse with me on all my niche interests. I'm pretty sure you'll find that. I'm pretty sure you'll find someone like that. I'm pretty sure there are people out there that are just, you know, that just would listen and talk to you about your niche interests. I mean, back then I thought that Project Moon was a niche interest, you know, back in 2019 when I first got Project Moon. Also, welcome to the stream, Talos. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah. Man, I want the swimsuit Chen. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get the swimsuit Chen? I want her. Not because she's strong or anything. I just want the swimsuit. You know, she's hot. And when you made it there, you found that she'd already passed away. That's correct. So you had no choice but to keep following her tracks. Then you found she had been taking suspicious trips, and that she always contacted a specific legatus before she left on her journeys. 200 pulls. But no. I gotta stay focused with Lapland. Yeah. Lapland altar, guys. Trust. This April, right? This yeah. This is good. This is very good. And here I thought I gave myself away in Victoria or left some evidence after I talked to Anduin. Never would have thought that it was because I helped Fioria out of the goodness of my heart. This might just be some kind of fate. Are you done musing? Federico, if my hunch is correct, you probably can't feel what I'm feeling right now. Yes, no. Yes, and I do not care. Bro, Federico just straight up burnt him. Holy shit. God damn, Federico. He has no chill. The emotions of those IRS are not my concern. Does that mean you care about the feelings of anyone you're not arresting? No. You and I are the same. Neither of us cares for empathy. The way I see it, we could be great friends. Mephisto. Hey, he became a dragon, okay? Yeah, we'll get everyone in 3 pulls. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get everyone in triples. Actually, I think Laterano could use more people like you. Someone who doesn't let their empathy get into them. Someone always doing things by the book. Don't disagree. Perhaps I could pay you a visit in the penitentiary after your trial, and we could discuss it more. So that's your reason, Oren? Well, here comes the worst of my troubles. Why must an honest-to-God good guy like me be blessed with such rotten luck? Good day, Cardinal Believe. Good day, Executor Federico. The 7th Tribunal will handle the traitor from this point forward. The Notarial Hall's involvement is concluded. Please send a copy of your report on this matter to both the 7th and 1st Tribunals. This is my authorization code. Confirmed. In accordance with all relevant regulations. So, would you like to go back to your vacation or join me in arresting the astray? It's up to you. Val, has anyone heard Federico say goodbye to anyone? You can't stop trying to cozy up to me. I thought you were here to help me. If you were here to arrest me, you could have waited until Federico was done, right? Of course, it's possible that he couldn't take me, but that wouldn't mean you had to send him home, right? I simply realized that you might be more useful than I expected. When I read Federico's report, I thought you were just Anduin's helping hand, but it looks like you're not as much of an imbecile as I thought. I'm honored. Cecilia's existence is a threat to Laterano. You don't want this threat to be wiped away, not because you want to see it executed, but because you want to use it to make a deal. It really makes my heart ache, you know? Such a windfall, but no one's trying to touch the pile of money. I'm the most faithful to Laterano a man can be, honestly. You know what? You know that, Believe. I need to space jam someone else's luck. Everybody get up! It's time to slam now. Nan 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 going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Nan 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 the Space Jam. Alright. Boom 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 boom. 260 pulls for Hoshiguma Altar. Wish to get her under 100. I will get Hoshiguma Altar. Maybe. I don't know. I'm His Holiness' biggest supporter. His ideals, anyway. But you don't agree with the way he does things, correct? Like the conference, for example. You don't think there's any point to it. And you think there is? Believe, how much do you know about Victoria these days? You wouldn't understand just how close we are to war. And at a time like this, His Holiness put up all the political capital he accumulated over the past couple decades. Even though he managed to get the most out of the countries to bend, the envoys who showed up, they hardly have any weight. In more peaceful times, maybe we could use this as a foundation and slowly pave our way forward. But we don't live in peaceful times. There's no time for us to dilly-dally around if we actually want to see his ideals put into practice. I saw a lot of even dirtier moves in Victoria with my own eyes. I won't say it's the right way to do things, but if doing the right thing doesn't get us to the finish line, tell me, would you rather be a woman of integrity? You know, you usually aren't this talkative in situations like this. What are you waiting for? Actually, I just changed my mind. Oh. After traveling out there for so long, I'm buying less and less into the idea that Sancta are special. We've got the empathy thing. We feel what we feel. That's it. What just happened though? Even I have to admit I felt something ancient and primal, and it originated in my heart. Moreover, we got ourselves a trump card. All those envoys are gathered here in Laterano, and we are blessed with a miracle. What does that mean? What could it mean? There's still a lot for us to do, isn't there? I think you might be mistaken about one thing. You think there is no place for the Summit of Nations during troubled times. I suggest you look at this from another side. That said, I think you have the right idea about one point. There are certain things that His Holiness can't do himself, and I also don't think there's any harm in having a backup plan. You're a lucky man, Oren. I do have a use for you. Oh, really? Chronologically is after the Victorian arc? Ah, dang it. I should have finished, I don't know. Should have finished chapter 12? Is it chapter 12 or chapter 13? But what I should do when I feel draw to ruin a femboy's kissing, then do it! What are you still doing here? Do the thing. Draw your two femboys kissing or something. No one's stopping you, Chevelle. Go for it. Come out, Patia. At least you still have some sense in you, and your Sarka's friends aren't running around the city, joining in on the commotion. If any of the envoys saw the Sarkas actively sabotaging the Summit of Nations in Laterano, things wouldn't end nearly as well. What are you trying to say? Anduin is on his way to the Basilica, isn't he? What do you know about him? I've got no reason to tell you, Patia. But before I go settle my score with him, I need you to stop these stupid, annoying little tricks. While your people might still have some sense in you and you aren't actually trying to sabotage the Summit of Nations, I'm warning you, don't push your luck. Things don't always go the way we want them to. Oh, so now it's your turn to convince me? This is just a little advice. If you don't want to take it, that's no feathers off my plumage. Is this what the Great Meme Reset is? I am leading the crusade. I am actually doing memes that are not, I don't know. I don't even know if my memes are not brain rot, to be honest. Yeah, Meta, tell me, what are you thinking? What else could I be thinking? I'm doing my job. I'm settling the score. It's not that complicated. Why did you leave the Pontifica cohorts 8 years ago? They don't get to leave the city. Only the Notarial Hall does. What's it matter? Why ask about that? I don't know what you're brooding about. Maybe you put your hopes on me for something, but I don't really get what your whole thing about Lateran Liberi is about. Okay. Oren saw what the Sarkas can do. Amazing. Yeah. It does seem like it. And I couldn't care less about it. A teammate I trusted betrayed us. One of my friends got hurt because of it, and another got exiled. There might even be traitors who have eyes on them because of it. I made this mistake once, and I won't let it happen again. I'll protect them. It's as simple as that. And I'm not going to apologize if that doesn't fit in with your fantasies. Don't get cocky, Mustima. In the same position, wouldn't you do the same? You're right, I would. It's true, I've got a fantasy. But so what if it's a fantasy? Fantasies, ideals. If I didn't chase the things I once believed in, I wouldn't have made it this far. Maybe I'm too naive to entrust others with my ideals, but I have no regrets. I don't get you. That's why I'm not going to back down. Even if everything I'm doing seems stupid and annoying to you, it's my mission, and I will see it through to the end. If you want to stop me, you'll have to take me down. Very well, Patia. Very well. Very well, Patia. I will take you down. Light and shadow. Eliminate all enemies to get the best rating. Can you believe this bullshit? I like, eliminate all the enemies because, yeah, you know, you need to do it. Do it right now. Why did I put her there? I'm stupid. Oh, look. Look at this dude. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Hey, hey, stop that. Stop that. Don't do that again, bitch. Shit, I forgot to put Federico again. Ah, I'm stupid.
時間をかけるつもりはない。
ロックンロール。
うまく対処できるはず。命令を動き回る。そうすればお互い手間が省けるだろう。
Why is YouTube giving you alcohol ads?
ハイボルテージバラージュ。
because alcohol
もうここは
is
目を
very
離してもいい
nice.
わ。
Alcohol. Oh shit.
アーツユニットチャージ中。ロックンロール。
その武器で名乗りを上げなくて。リチェボとチラリ。
Are you serious?
あってまで地図よね。
しっかりしてください。ほら、まずは深呼吸。目を凝らせ。これこそがイベリアのデストレッツァ。
リチェボでパルヤッパイス。
車椅子じゃ鉄骨上でドリフトできないって。
Chevelle, I actually bought because of Lemon sponsorship. I'm gonna buy the 1/7 Lapland Altar figurine. It's gonna arrive by July. Sorry, I don't. Yeah, I don't. You got nothing against me, bitch. I may not have Lapland Altar right now, but I'm gonna have Lapland Altar both in game by the time that she gets here by like April, and then July I'm gonna have the 1/7 model. So yeah, the figurine is gonna give me that. So yeah. That's enough, Patya. It's not over. Patya, right? Most of the gun knights have been reassigned to the Envoy's village. Your mission is over. I don't really get it though. It's not like Anduin doesn't know who the most powerful guy in the Basilica is. Why the whole charade? Probably wanted to make sure he got an audience with His Holiness. You were actually listening to Lemwen? This has nothing to do with that. He is free to settle his score. But that doesn't mean that I'm letting him get away. Yeah, then do it right now. Buy the Lapland figurine right now. Do it. Sure, shall we get going? Once we get Patya settled in. Right. I still have Lapland, the original one. It's only a matter of time before I get Lapland the Decadenza. The only reason why I didn't get her in the first place was because I started late. You know what I mean? I started late, so yeah. How should we face this revelation? These mysterious, indescribable moments, these ambiguous, yet to be explained urges, these unascribable, esoteric intuitions. Where will it lead us? What kind of choice does it want us to make? Or perhaps this is merely a hallucination caused by the fatigue of life. But revelation is called as such only because we are willingly believe in it and we're told to believe to it. We could even say that if we knew it to be absolutely temporal, even if we deconstructed it into ice-cold objective logic, regrettably, man will still shine a spiritual light upon revelation. How many have I saved for her so far? I have at least, I think I have at least almost 100 pulls. It's okay though. It's okay though. By the time that Lapland Altar gets out, I'm pretty sure I can just wail. If I don't get her, I'll wail. Look at, watch me wail. Watch me solve everything with money. Hello, Fanis, welcome. I don't collect figures, but I at least have the Capo Merso towel. Euchre actually sent me Needy Streamer Overload figurines, so yeah. They're just here on my table right now. I have like an Ame-chan figurine. I have like a K-Angel figurine. Yeah, and you know, the cat manager. Yeah. Regrettably, man will still shine a spiritual light upon revelation. Thus, when the cruel reality befalls us, the cowards can point fingers at the ambiguity of their revelation, while the devout can repent their insufficient understanding. In any case, we can at the very least ascertain that we ourselves are not the root cause of everything. Oh, Anduin, I was expecting you. You don't seem surprised at all. I can't say this was the result of any particular manipulation. The greatest lesson that I've learned in life is that people always cross paths no matter their intention. But in the end, we all have our own goals. You didn't finish Needy Streamer Overload? I think I did. I think I even did multiple endings. It's just that I didn't see the thing with Needy Streamer Overload is that you can't get the only good ending if you're streaming, because it requires you to have your internet connection off. Yeah. The Guardian Keeper, an executor of the most supreme law. The 11th man to take the name of Evangelista, the patron saint of sacrifice and unity, and to stand atop the Lateran Curia as the apostle, His Holiness the Pope. Why recite all these titles you do not believe in? The girl does not remain in your grasp. She's still young, there's still much for her to experience. Yet we are old, so old that we know our way around conspiracy, political machination, and internal strife. What will you do now? Will you use this fine gift you spent decades preparing on her? I'm not foolish enough to stand in a young girl's way. Even if she triggered some kind of miracle? No, this miracle is Laterano's. It belongs only to Laterano. God's grace has fallen upon us. There's nothing more to it. Do you enjoy history? I love history. For history to become history, you generally need an origin point, and when some kind of variable is introduced to stir up the water and form ripples, those ripples are history. What of the object that was thrown in the water in the first place then? Perhaps history does not care about it. And neither do I. The girl called Cecilia will go where she wants and do what she wants. Someday in the future, perhaps the name Cecilia will be known far and wide. It could also remain forever in obscurity. But that has nothing to do with you or me. History? Get this nerd shit out of here. Honestly, my favorite subject back when I was in high school was history. I was a nerd. I was a nerd back in high school. I was a nerd. That has nothing to do with you or me. It has nothing to do with the both of us. We have a mutual understanding regarding that, do we not? You make yourself sound like a kind grandfather sending his granddaughter away. This is nothing more than you getting what it is what you seek. Now, you now get to explain this miracle. In exchange, Cecilia earned the right to leave this place. This cannot even be called a trade. She never had the right to choose. No, I never wanted to do anything to her. Laterano has stood for millennia, and neither should it, nor it shall ever waver for a mere mixed-blood child. I only hope the apostles before and after you feel the same way, and that those expunged names were not erased for nothing. You cannot ask for too much. Sins are always be sins. Only time can wear them down. And it wears them down to the point that no one remembers they were once sins. Cannot cast blame on our forebears' cautiousness. However, neither shall I accept those sins in order to cover them up. When I'm conversing but they inject their speech with sleeping pills. The word history. Time to nap. Time to Eepy. Time to, Nyam 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 nyam. Me 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 me. Me 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 me. Oh God. So long as our mutual understanding stands, am I right? As I said, it is very boring to grow old. Thanks to all the things that we experienced in the past, we are always fearful, on the fence with just about everything. The old don't have the luxury of possibility, Anduin. We have no choice but to continue down the path that was already laid. The path that was already laid. That goes for you too. I know of your journey. My journey? Right, I once journeyed, and I heard the purest of prayers and the most vicious of curses. I stepped into the sumptuous palaces and plucked my shoes out of bloodstains. I saw shameless sinners beg for mercy, and I closed the simplest of caskets on innocent children. It's always the same. Their cries always died down, and their tears always dried up. And I always stood there right next to them, attempting to comfort them. I told them that salvation would come as long as we believed. But no, nothing ever happened. Not even the briefest passing glance. The holy city of Laterano has weathered every storm it came its way. How would a saint sitting in his soft armchair and the sancta that know only to sing the praises of their own dignity know that there exist hardships in the lands beyond? Sinners. Oh my god, sinners like in the Limbus Company. Oh my god, the ding 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 ding. Freaking Project Moon Sleeper agents just being activated by freaking words. Always, always. All the hopeless penances with withered consolations and deafening silences. Do you know how heavily silence weighs on in my heart? I only seek an answer. We will never find salvation, will we? Salvation. I often hear this word from the faithful, as though a sort of incomprehensible accidents, as though an art that will rescue all the drowning. Lament if you wanted me to, if you wanted me to, if you wanted to pretend like we're civilized humans. Behold our grand and glorious Lateran city. It's so splendid and magnificent, solemn and refined, with a perpetual aroma of vanilla and sugar wafting in its air. All of this is a reward for abiding by the laws. All of this is our proof of salvation. Yet this paradise is only a paradise because of the harshness of the wastes beyond. Could have been a star in the barren lands, a torch in a cold night. Don't you dare say I'm wrong. Laterano is not some ancient concept that floats only in scripture. It stands right here and now. Laterano can save everyone. She cannot. And why is that? Because we are only us. Because we are only the Sancta of Laterano. And they are not us. They conceal. They become disillusioned. They consign. They become disappointed. They struggle and they hate. They themselves mold and shape their own enemies, a man-eating monster of both lust and disgrace, with the flames of destruction hidden in its heart. Why do you think these lands have seen countless dynasties and nations come and go in the flames of war, while the miraculous Laterano has withstood the test of time? Anduin, they are Inferno itself. Inferno, like in Limbus Company. Oh my god, lament if you wanted me to be, if you wanted to forget, if you wanted to pretend like we're Shit. And you chose to leave us. You left behind the virtues that shaped us under the stubborn belief that your water could extinguish the flames of Inferno, that your candle could illuminate the night. Why seek my answer? You chose despair for yourself long ago. 3 times have I visited Laterano. For the rest of my life, I wandered the lands beyond. I've met many men and women, and I do not need the Lateran Pope to tell me how dark their hearts can get. Yet there is also a ray of light in them, a radiant, blinding light that I can never forget. That I will never forget. I was set ablaze by the light. Perhaps the fire is destined to be extinguished the moment it is first lit, but I could never again return to the eternally radiant Laterano. Yet its perpetual radiance is cold and distant. Laterano's light shines only on a select few, and its might exists only to protect this image of fabricated glory. In that case, I would rather be the torch that burns the feet of those who are freezing to death, even if its flame will soon be extinguished. Handowain, flames are destined to be extinguished. You seek to turn this perpetual light into flame, and the flame will meet its fate one day. When that happens, there will be no more light, not even a cold and distant one. If you shatter the twin moons in the sky, then those struggling in the cold night will do so in darkness. Left only to close their eyes, light will ultimately become a fantasy, a lie of a dream. Would you call eternal night a kindness? You despise the small size of this paradise. But do you know how hard it is for a small paradise to upon these lands? You scorn its small size, but have you ever considered that there are those who try to live an honest life? What right do you have to turn this paradise to tinder for that wildfire of yours, destined to be put out? Meme ending. I sway in the horseback, the fields are green, and the birdies sing, and roses are pink. Experience I never had. I'm so happy to just be part of your story. After you I follow, the world you showed me broadened my horizon. Forever my hero, I am your biggest fan, Merry-go-round, in a circle I run. It's so much fun leaving me reality behind. This world is hostile to beauty. To allow this beauty to persist forever, do you know how much the Lateran people, countless Laterans, generations of Laterans have had to sacrifice? Anduin, who are you to so handily deny all this with a few trivial words? Preposterous. There are those trying to live an honest life in Laterano, but that does not somehow make the lives of those outside any less real. They hold out hope despite their hardships, they follow the scriptures and the laws, and they believe that they can change their lives, and they look forward to the rewards for their hard work. Miss Balin from the Rock and Salt Sundry Store, Deacon Landy in the Tidal Chapel, Little Sagre who ties the ropes on their bells. Tell me, is there anything wrong with their faith, with their hope? Tell me, O great and glorious Apostle, Pope Evangelista XI, the great protector of our paradise and defender of history. Why did Rocca Maria deserve to be destroyed? Answers. Questions. So this is the answer that I sought. So this is the question that I wanted to ask. Something has come loose. Something that once had me tied up for so long. Something is roaring, struggling, that I feel only at ease, as though I'm bathing under the sulphurous sunlight. Whoa! They're pointing guns at each other! Holy shit! Yeah, sometimes, I kind of want to forget the cantos again, and then, probably if Limbus Company still exists, probably in probably like 3 or 4 years from now, I'll probably like replay it from the very beginning with a fresh account. You know what I mean? And just see what a player experiences for the first time, because I really can't relate sometimes, because I'm like a day one player. You know what I mean? I'm a day one player. I've been playing ever since Limbus started. The gunshots rang out almost at the same time. The law is carved into each sanctus flesh and blood, and one must pay a price to break it. I knew that. There is a bottomless abyss beneath my feet. I've taken the step already. A great force slams me into the wall, and the sculpted relief presses into my bones, with the statue behind me crumbling to the ground. There is no question that it was the strength of a patron firearm. Though Evangelista das Eleven's body is old and frail, he is far stronger than he seems. However, I try my best to open my eyes and make out his figure among the smoke and dust. The old man is still standing in the middle of the basilica, but there is no longer a smile on his face. He looks even older than he did when I stepped into this place. The halo above his head shines as bright as ever. The law in our flesh and blood, the painful price to pay. My first triple zero ID was W Corp Dawn. Oh yeah, Outer Wilds. I wish I didn't watch a playthrough of Outer Wilds and just played it for myself. Yeah. Price. Then I realized what the real question here is. The halo above my head is not glowing any darker than it used to. I see. Both you and I came out of this unscathed. What a surprise. It's worthy of celebration though. I was prepared to pay the price. You're a pious follower, Anduin. Perhaps that is because you were not born in Laterano. In Laterano, we don't believe in our faith, do we? We live as part of faith itself. We Sancta have been its prisoner ever since the very moment the halos above our heads started to glow. What exactly is this law that we, the Sancta, believe in? What exactly does it mean to fall? Throughout Laterano's long history, each apostle has had the authority to interpret the commandments and derive from them new rules and decrees, even placing them above all others. Yeah, BL Yisang was like free. Yeah, it was the free one. You know, like everyone gets like a BL Yisang. It's whatever. And then everyone was like, "Oh my god, BL Yisang is so shit." And then they up-typhored him. And then he became so much better. Thank you, BL Yisang, for being up-typhored. Why did they give him again? It's because of the pre-registration rewards. We would have gotten Port Match Flame Ryoshu as well if we got the highest number of pre-registration. All Sancta know, violate the rules, the commandments, or the laws, and you must pay the price. The fallen Sancta are no longer connected to all other Sancta. Their patron firearms reject them. Fallen Sancta are no longer Sancta. What is a Sancta? Sancta cannot point his firearm at another Sancta. This is a commandment, and it is also our instinct. Just like how a man cannot bring himself to take a step forward off the edge of a cliff. Of course, there are those who can, and it seems to me you have more than earned the right to speak to that end. What makes me different from her? I told you the commandments are instinct, and I told you the commandments are interpreted. Surely a man of your intellect can tell those statements are mutually exclusive. If the law was constant, then the interpretations that were added over time throughout our ever-changing history could never have been instinct. Correct. But you are calling the wrong premise into question. The law is naturally constant, but our interpretation isn't really as ever-changing as you are making it seem. Interpretation isn't a coincidence, Anduin. Do you understand? It's that the old don't have the luxury of possibility. The law is much older than either of us. The apostle does not interpret the law interprets itself. Why do you think the law is capable of this? Take a look at these. Oh, my apologies, I made such a mess here. These structures, statues, stained glass, the exquisite domes and frescoes all around us. Do they seem like they have constructed a particular illusion for us? Do you recall the revelation? If we knew it to be absolutely temporal, even if we deconstructed it into ice-cold objective logic, regrettably, man will still shine a spiritual light on it. There has only ever been one true law. We are to continue our existence. Who are we? Follow me. Ooh, spicy! Oh, yeah, it's gonna... Yeah, they're showing the one... The god. I follow the old man into the depths. Everyone knows that the saints of old are buried under the basilica. They are the most knowledgeable and outstanding men and women in Laterana's long history. Their brilliant marble statues have no eyes, rendering them blind to those who pass by. We head down. Stella recounting the achievements of the past popes line our path. Among them were the conceited, the noble, and perhaps even the crazed, but not a single one of them ever allowed Laterana to be besmirched. Now they stand here in silence. Go forth, Rocinante! We head down. This is where the oldest of saints lie. They were the ones who plucked the Sancta out of chaos. They were the embodiment of all the virtues of mankind. All those who came after merely imitated them. The nameplates on which their miracles are described are dim and lightless. We head down. I do not know where I am. For as far as my eyes can see, nothing here has ever been mentioned in any text or literature. I cannot understand any of this. This should not be part of Laterana. A low humming sound fills the entire space around us. Strangely, I found myself flustered by all this. It is not the answer that I sought. It is not something man is capable of establishing or interpreting. It is not something that interpretations, analysis, debates, or reforms could influence. It is not a matter of whether or not you believe in it, why you believe in it, or how you believe in it. After all, this is the indisputable existence. In such a manner, it exists. What is Laterana? What are Sancta? I see. We are us only because it links us all together. It molds us. It is the criterion upon which all things are based. The path you and I followed was paved by law. The paths you and I have trodden both lead to the same destination. It all allows you and I to continue making our way forward. This is the path it has deemed as correct.
銃弾の雨であなたたちを苦痛から救済しよう。
Oh, that was, yeah. That was, interesting. Is this the last stage? Yeah, finale? Okay. Just make sure to not take no detours. Wait, let me just drink water again because like my throat is drying up so fast from talking and like reading. Wait, I'll be back in a bit. It was a small Iberian town, one that you can't even find on a map or in history books. When people still lived there, it was called Roca Marea. Nah, I kinda did that by choice. Me being me like standing up and like getting water. You know, just so I can stand up and stretch a bit. When people still lived here, it was called Rocca Maria. The bishop of Rocca Maria raised a young sancta. A sancta growing up here, learning here, and enjoying life to the fullest. This was a humble and barren place, but well suited for the asceticism of a pious life. Except after the profound silence, life in Iberia was always fragile, no matter how hard people worked. One plague, one famine, or one premeditated infiltration was all it took to bring everything crashing down. To save the hometown that, at the same time, was not his hometown, the Sancta arrived in the holy city of Laterano to ask for any amount of support. The answer he received was simple. You are one of us, but they are not. When the Sancta returned to Iberia, that hometown had disappeared. Everything had been completely smoothed over, erased as if it never existed at all. Like a grain of sand disappearing into the desert, or a drop of water dissolving into the tide. After a long journey, the Sancta returned to Laterano an emaciated, lost soul. He went to the chapel to seek a canonized bishop in search for answers or guidance. But even the canonists could only remain silent in the face of such great doubt. On the pew he sat, remaining there from dawn to dusk. Piametta, that was the first time I met Anduin. Yeah. You guys should stretch a bit, stand up a bit, get some blood pumping on your legs or something like that. There was this one, I think, have you guys ever watched Chubby Emu? Have you guys watched Chubby Emu? This Asian YouTuber who does like videos about what can happen in your body if it's exposed on like certain situations or something like that. Forget it, I'll pay for it myself. The repairs here cost too much. No? Okay, you guys should watch him. So basically, there's this one guy who did not get up for like 3 days. He didn't get up for 3 days, from like playing too much games, right, in a computer shop. But when he got up, what happened was that his legs and stuff like that, they have like blood, like blood pooling on his legs or something like that. Like the blood was pooling on his legs, so when he stood up, it kind of caused like some form of bodily reaction that led him to have like internal bleeding and heart attack or something like that. Mr. Beast! Hello, Shushigaku. Welcome. Forget it, I'll pay for it myself. The repairs here cost too much. We'll just have to cut back on the afternoon tea and sweets. Your Holiness, I heard the sound of fighting coming from the Basilica. Are you alright? What? You were attacked by heretics? I'm sorry, I failed in my duties. Fret not, Paulario. Did you forget who won the Basilica's last arm wrestling tournament? You did. I was just exercising my wrist a bit and ended up causing a bit of an accident. The unrest within the city has already subsided. Yes, they dispersed. I didn't even get a chance to grill. Excuse me, can I come in? My apologies. Your Holiness, I'm making a fool of myself. What I meant was, the ones you asked for are here. Please come in, my children. Salutations, Your Holiness. Good day, Your Holiness. I am Cecilia. Ah, welcome. You'll have to forgive me for the mess here. As for you too, what sweets do you like with tea? Man, yeah, what sweets do you like with tea? Honestly, I kinda want a cake on it. Or like, probably an eclair, Do you need me to make something? Let me think. Maybe add a few cubes of sugar onto your teacup? Hazel, perhaps you should add a few more. Some sweetness will mellow out your nerves. Yes. Your Holiness, if I wanted to leave Laterano, would you let me go? Oh my god, tiramisu? Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, that's also good. How much coffee do you want on your tiramisu? If I said no, would you pay me? Hello, suppressed. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Maybe not. Then go. Your Holiness, I'm just a poor old man whose greatest wish is to spend the rest of his life in a soft rocking chair. How could I muster the effort to manage a young girl's travel plans? But Cecilia is what? Do you still think she's some hybrid of an angel and devil? A saint who will usher in the revelation? I want to be physically coughing from the amount of coffee on it. You know what? Very respectable. Very respectable. Yeah, good. Cecilia is just a little girl who wants to go outside and see the world, is she not? You're still carrying your mama's guardian gun, right? I'm sorry, should I leave it with Mr. Ezel? But it's fine, my child. The acquisition of a Python firearm is a solemn affair. It is supposed to require a grand ceremony, the presence of a guardian, the approval of a mentor, as well as lots of troublesome paperwork. But you aren't even of age to detain a guardian gun, so take it with you quietly. Is that really okay? I wouldn't dare call this my boon to you. Each and every gun is a valuable asset to Laterano. But if this is the only keepsake a child has of her mother, I'm sure no one could oppose that. Take it with you, my child. You may not have the physical ability to pull the trigger and take out a bad guy, but it will always remind you that wherever you go, your journey began in Laterano. You got wealthy yesterday? What? How did you get wealthy? Oh my god, I wish I was wealthy as well. The ego gift. Damn. This guy's got an ego gift. Okay, thank you, Your Holiness. Ezel, go with her. Call it your long-term field mission. Just remember to stop by every now and then. Why, you really have the right to do that? Of course you do. Is this not the choice you made? Will do everything in my power to fulfill this mission. Look after Cecilia well. Alright, now be on your way. Time waits for no man. When you get to my age, all you think about is taking your next nap. Hit game Limbus Company, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I was just in the middle of soloing Rian and Matthias at the same time in Canto 9. Hey, why are you giving spoilers? What the fuck, man? You're soloing Rian and Matthias? God damn. Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. I can't tell if you know what he's talking about. Probably not. Probably I do. Who knows? Man, Bamboo Hut Kim. Kim, take their bones away. Claim them. Claim them right now. So true. Engdu gets like 4 arms now. She had to compensate for losing her 2 arms. Mr. Pope, I promise to follow this path to the very end. Oh. In that case, I will pray for you. Your Holiness, are you satisfied with this outcome? I got to enjoy some sweets with them. I am satisfied with that. The man has left just as you instructed. Could I have kept him around a bit longer? Maybe a piece of chocolate would have cheered him up? Your Holiness, you're too soft-hearted. No, believe, the dream of becoming torches in the cold night is doomed to failure. For all of us. But serving a functionary a hot cup of tea, that's something we can always do. This world is hostile to beauty. May those who reject this aphorism find success. It is time for us to move on to our next task as well. Now that the riots have subsided, let's convene the foreign envoys. This is a real line in Canto 9 Trust. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna find out in like one day anyway, like tomorrow, like in a few hours. But I won't be streaming Canto 9 until Friday. So, you know, there's that. The revelation is clear. I will do what I must. Yeah, it's Bamboo Hat Kim. Who can trust Bamboo Hat Kim? I often think back to what happened that night. At first, it was just an ordinary cleanup mission, just another group of Sarkaz raiders. We tracked them down as they made their escape and came upon the place. Unusual, but there were no signs of hostility. Only traces of those men locked in their own time. I received that emergency request for aid. I left you. I abandoned you. The distress signal wasn't from very far away. The round trip would be a half day at most. I even rushed back early. I remember the mottled texture of the tiles under my feet. I remember the sensation of cold rain falling on my face. I remember your black horns and your tightly closed eyes. And Anduin, who had gone missing. But it was just a cleanup mission. It was just another cleanup mission. Why did it have to happen like that? Where did it all go wrong? Alright. You have a good one, Bamboo Hat Kim. If I had never left, if I had stayed here, if I had been with you, would none of that ever happen? At least it wouldn't have been. But by the time I arrived, everything was set in stone. It couldn't be undone. Pia, Meta, Mostima, and Lemwen? Could be. It could be. It could work. Because they're not related by blood, you know? It's an awful feeling. Truly, unbearably awful. Not the only thing I could do was watch. I should have been there to shoulder the burden alongside all of you. That's not true, Fiametta. You don't have to shoulder anyone's burden. No, that is my choice. I don't care what power he was lusting after, what secrets he was trying to uncover, what answers he was trying to find. I don't care about his ideals, his lofty cause, who he redeemed or who he guided. I will not forgive him. Not because of my beliefs, not because of Laterano, not because of the Pontifica cohorts, and not even the time that I've lost. I will not forgive him because, Anduin, you betrayed the people who trusted you. My old friends. How come you're here in one piece? How come even His Holiness can't? How come? How come you're asking me that again? The path was never there in the first place. What good does it do groping around in the nothingness? Is this your penitence? Penitence? No, I have nothing to repent. Where can I repent? There is no light, no path. Those who suffer must continue to suffer. Those who grieve must continue to grieve. There's no salvation, no paradise. This is Laterano, and is the only thing that belongs to us. If the light has always been a lie, no, not a lie. It's real, but not as we wished. Penitence, you say? You know the penitence, you know, Lobotomy Corporation. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. There has never been a light, let alone illumination. What are you babbling about, Anduin? Have I given up? Why would I be here if I had given up? With a barrier this thick, how am I supposed to embrace them? How am I supposed to embrace them? Maybe I am nothing more than a swindler peddling false hope. who deceived myself into believing it. I don't understand. What is its judgment? Where does it want me to go? Its very presence has already blocked my path. Where shall I find my path? Anduin, wake up! Look who's standing in front of you. Who? Ah, Fiammetta. Why are you losing your mind again? Where did your honey tongue go, your righteous heir? Have you lost your spine? How am I supposed to convict the husk of a madman? Take a good look at who's standing in front of you. I'm in Laterano, Fiammetta. I'm above the Basilica. I'm glad to see you all again. No, I'm not glad at all. Are you trying to get in the way? Still dare to get in my way? Apologize, Anduin. Right now, get on your knees and apologize to Mostima and Lemwen. Do you think you did nothing wrong? I have made countless mistakes. You're still pretty damn smug, aren't you? God forbid. Listen up, Anduin. I don't give a damn what your beliefs are, nor do I care if all your beliefs have gone to shit. Lemwen forgave you, Mostima forgave you, Evangelista the 11th forgave you, even if all of Laterano forgives you, I will not. I'm so sorry, Fiammetta. I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. If I had the chance, I probably would do the same thing all over again. Are you for real? You'd say that in front of Fiammetta? Right now, you're not... Very good, Anduin. Take out your gun. You know that won't accomplish anything. You think I care about accomplishing something? In Malam Crusem. You think that if I kill you right here, Lemon gets 8 years of her life back? Or that Mostima gets the whole rest of hers? Edikawo ego te et irumabo. Accomplishing something. I want revenge for the sake of getting my goddamn revenge. Do you get that, Anduin? Are you so completely obsessed, Fiammetta? So what if I am? I'll say it one more time, Anduin. Take out your gun. Getting pegged by Fiammetta is crazy. What the fuck, man? How did all of that actually get into pegging? Huh?
Cominciamo.
ちょっと言いにくいんだけど、私が巻き起こしたトラゴスペルロックンロール。
Ricevuto. Non può fermarmi.
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。アップルパイ。
Oh, look at this dude. He's a martyr, guys. Ah, fuck! Oh shit, it bounces. It do be bouncing. Holy fuck, my guy. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna shit talk, you know, I'm sorry. Sorry, I shit talk this guy. Damn, I should have lemon the shit out of him. Ah!
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
アーツユニット機能喪失確認。
Oh shit, oh my god, okay.
Ricevuto. Silenzio.
Okay. I can do this. Shit, okay.
ついてきて。
指定の座標に到着。
Nah. Why would you target that guy? Not
完了しました。
Anduin! Yeah, of course.
Ricevuto.
Of course he's got a second phase. Why wouldn't it be? Why won't it be a second phase? You know what I mean? Why won't he have a second phase? Right. But he's dead. He's gonna die. He's gonna get lemon. You know, the usual stuff. Nice ammo, my guy. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't lemon, but you know, it is what it is.
bien de pago.
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
See, he didn't even survive. I'm so strong. Guys, I'm just brute forced it. Can't believe it. Another event that I just lemwoned. Yeah. I mean, that's what Lemon is designed to do anyway. That's what Lemon is designed to do. She should kill fast. Obsession, is it? This is your obsession. You could even say it's a blind obsession, am I right, fellas? What's wrong with that, with a little obsession? I don't care if it's irrational, meaningless, or futile. When I make up my mind to do something, I do it. Oh, I see. Is there no way of removing that then? Is there no way of removing it? This is what the Latin means. Oh, that is what the Latin means. Damn. I didn't know that. It's all about pegging? God damn. Why do you think we fight? Those empty platitudes of yours, did you think they weren't a form of obsession too? Why are each of us here if not for our own obsessions? A shot rings out. However, the target was not Anduin. Before he realizes it, his gun has left his hand. Comes from Cthulhu 16. Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. But he feels at ease, for his gun will forever remain in Laterana. He may never say it, but how can anyone help but love Laterana? Those peaceful days, those joyful times, those happy moments. Because of this love, he has had regrets, guilt, shame, and doubt. He may never become a true Lateran, but in this moment, when he thinks about his gun staying here forever, at this very moment, under the glare of the faces looking at him, a kind of peace floats to the surface like a bubble, then pops. He walked 10,000 miles on the path of fate and doubt. From one path to the next, he thought he was wandering the wilderness far from his roots. But perhaps this was not true, in more ways than one. He whispered a word of gratitude. No one will ever hear it, not in the past, present, or future, but it was enough. Finally, I thought maybe you had dozed off. Come on, give me some snack. It's hard finding a good sniping vantage point. This is it, Anduin. Hands up. Here. Out of obsession. Watch out! How does he still have enough strength left for arts? How could one find salvation alone? No, not salvation, but a life with dignity. You come before me because of your sense of justice, and I arrived here because of mine. Yeah, that is GG's. Because Lemwen! Yeah, this is canon because she sniped freaking Anduin. Can you believe it? We actually made canon event. Too bad though, I don't have Mostima and Fiametta. Quite unfortunate. It comes to myth, into obsession, to the ultimately futile crossing. The path was always beneath my feet. Why do we place our hopes on salvation? What we have done is not for the sake of salvation, but to save ourselves. If you come to your senses, Anduin, then look at me in the eye. I felt like I was shooting a target dummy. I walked my own path, whether this is my mission or not. I must thank you, Fiametta. You're welcome. I'll be sure to tell your friends about this epiphany at your funeral. Imply. Hero, gonna prove my version of justice is more just than yours. As for right now, I'm afraid it's not yet time for that. I still have a use for him. Someone blew up on one of the support beams. We need to go. Huda. The explosion was approved. I personally submitted the application and stamped it myself. Oren, why you? What are you doing, Oren? Is this what you came to do? Well, cat's out the bag. Go, Anduin. I'll find you later. Fiametta, Mostima. Perhaps we'll meet again. This Oren guy is annoying in the EX stages. I still need to finish EX5 so that I can get Exo Altars module finally. Wheresoever that may be, let us hold on to our obsessions. For as you say, they are why we exist. Please, miss, I must ask you to come down from the signboard. I'll have to call the guards if you don't comply. But while we're at it, I just have to know. How on terra did you get up there with a wheelchair? Where there's a will, there's a way. Don't you see my wheelchair has a rocket on it? But dust cloud, another explosion? There's been too many of those lately. Starting to seem more like fireworks show than a conference. Excuse me, could you give me a hand? Sometimes it's easier to get up than to get down. You must be joking. What's wrong with Laterano's crisis management? That explosion damaged my collection. I demand an explanation. The Lateran bells are ringing for the first time in 1,000 years. Was this prepared by His Holiness as a special welcome for us? Being with you barbarians is too much to bear. If not for my respect for His Holiness, I'd... Tell the cook to prepare dinner. I refuse to attend another Lateran banquet. And these people really bring change. Most of them are opportunists at best. Yes, this is something that only Laterano can do. Laterano, the city of miracles, forever fair and just. Your Holiness, I will pray for us. Rare to see you nervous, Believe. I'm too old for parlor tricks. All I can do is to keep walking as far as I can. Your Holiness, the broadcast is ready. Thank you. Yeah, this is what I try to like do with my Arknights streams. At least there's like a little bit of, different voices. Oh yeah, the gelato. Yeah, that thing. They also had that in Masses Travel, and I'm like, nope, I don't want it. Let my words and deeds honor my name and title. Alright, take care, Shushigaku. Welcome. Thank you for still stopping by. I hope to see you in future streams, but yeah, you have a good one. Got the ice cream carts. Greetings, honored guests. I am Evangelista the 11th, and I welcome you on behalf of Laterano. We are facing a great challenge, one that threatens not just Laterano, but all nations across Terra. As you know, our countries are built on the backs of nomadic cities. Indeed, the advent of such cities established the very concept of the modern nation-state. In the past, a state was simply a gathering of people of similar lifestyles huddled together for the safety in the face of a catastrophe. National borders were simply whatever lay within their sights. This is all changed with the birth of nomadic cities. As is the human condition, conflict began to arise as these cities interacted with each other. Perhaps even the word conflict is an understatement. I saw the fall of Gaul with my own eyes. The capital of the world fell overnight. Armored battleships went silent, and the old vanguard of Gaul was reduced to ash. But it was more than Gaul that fell that night. It was the fall of civilization itself. All the might of the Gaulish emperor and his legions could not save an empire that once stood proudly as the center of all lands. What then could possibly preserve our own civilization that the people of Terra have painstakingly built, piece by piece, under the dark cloud of catastrophe? Laterano gave much for the war that engulfed the entire continent. Our messengers crossed both the wilderness and the royal courts, building Laterano's reputation. The Sancta heard your calls for peace. But our lands had seen too many shades of this so-called peace, pooling in the dark corners of castles, palaces, and tents. We've seen the birth of secrets, meant only to benefit a select few, that lie in wait to undermine peace and order when least expected. The old wars of conquest may be a distant memory, but in their place we have tacit understandings and secret dealings that determine the fates of lives and nations from out of sight. Today, though, revelation has come. It is my hope that the process of building peace be transparent from the very start, that we will all reject secret agreements between the few. There are questions that anyone who does not cling to the past, anyone who is concerned about the future of this land, should be asking. How do we ensure the survival of civilization? How many people are endangered when peace is threatened? What does safety for one country mean for the safety of other countries? Civilization is key to survival. Peace is something to be shared with others, not hoarded for oneself. I can't do it hurts my throat when I do it. When I do like an old man voice. Like, I'm like an old man. I'm an old man with like a comically old man voice. It hurts my throat actually. As such, I call for the establishment of an accord of mutual assurance between nations. We have far more common interests than many would imagine. Terra must stand together or fall together. Evangelista the 11th speech on March 18th, 1099, later known as the Lateran Declaration, is quoted in the first page of every edition of the International Summit Handbook. This guy got his thing engraved. Like, what the hell? Okay. Oh, well, there it is. Okay. So this is like the last story. So technically we can always just go for this one, but like you know, we do the story here. The iris fields outside of Ecclesia Requietum are gentle in the breeze. They rustle like a farewell, like soft song. I was treating this like a holiday in Laterano. I never thought something like this would happen. Kierag is a theocracy too, so why couldn't we have done this? Laterano is much more influential. The legati are all part of the Apostles' plan. We simply don't have that sort of foundation. Influence, eh? It's only after leaving Kierag that I learned how troublesome influence can be. Pretty amazing how Enchiodas managed to negotiate with our neighboring countries all on his own. The Saintess's influence is on the rise too. We have our own advantages. But do you really think what the Lateran Pope is talking about is possible? I don't know. I can't imagine a world where all the nations are so tightly entwined with one another. It sounds like a dream or maybe a nightmare. But no one can ignore the miracle that happened that day or the Pope's speech. Is Laterano really the blessed city? What do the Sancta think of all this, Ezel? Huh? Well, it was stunning? Figured as much. Apparently that bell was not rung for thousands of years. So what will happen to Laterano now? Perhaps, not all that much. From what I know of the Laterans, or maybe it's the same everywhere. Turning points in history don't always seem so important all the time. But we do perceive that change is happening and will take up our own duties and responsibilities. Well said, brother. You can leave us here. We have a car on the way. Thank you. No problem. Cardinal Believe is at a hospital not far from here. I'll be reporting back to her directly. Please give her our thanks. As long as you're satisfied. Those were her instructions. Nothing gets past her, huh? Say, can you take a photo of me and my husband? Sure. This is a man? Suddenly. You're just like, yeah. How's that? You're a pretty good photographer. Thanks. You're welcome. Say, Fiametta, do you feel like our steps are heavier than usual? Where's this coming from? You don't feel a weight on your shoulders after what His Holiness said? Get to the point. Well, I'm thinking I'm due for a career change. I'm not really cut out for a job with too much responsibility. And you seem like just a girl to take my... Though I'm not paying too much attention. Yeah, me too. Actually, at the beginning, I thought they were like sisters or something like that. And then suddenly now you tell me that that is a man? Yucatan is actually a man? So this is the reason why freaking Arknights should have voice in their freaking thing. You know? Yeah. In your dreams. Good afternoon. Long time no see, Ezel. It's only been 2 weeks. Are you on a mission? An errand on the behalf of Cardinal Believe. I was just about to report back to her. This is my final task in Laterano. Not bad. Once you've seen the world, you'll realize how boring this place is. There aren't as many as great desserts out there, but life is more than just about enjoyment, don't you think? They should have their pronouns highlighted and covered in sparkles under their name. Oh my god, what is this? What is this woke ass thing that I'm hearing? Oh, this is too woke. So you're going to meet with Believe? Where is she? Savonus Central Hospital. Let's go together then. We're headed the same way. Have you made up your mind? Yes, I have. I thought you'd need to mull over it a little longer. I just felt that I can't be the only one standing still, while everyone else has already taken the next step. And I have nothing to add. I'm glad you accepted. It's wonderful to have someone like you join us, times being what they are. The alam one looks cute. I knew you'd be here, Believe. How did you? We ran into Ezel. The emissaries from Kiarag have reached their destination. Good work. But don't leave just yet. I've got another task I could use your presence for. Understood. See you next week, Lemon. See you. Have you decided to join the 7th Tribunal, Lemon? Already on the job. It won't be easy over there after this conference. Don't you think we're a match made in heaven, though? I suppose. You've all chosen your paths. It's about time for me to think about what I can do too. Speaking of, I was just talking to Fiammetta about quitting my job as a legata. Too much trouble? I mean, with the old man, I can already see the trouble waiting in the future. But you're not getting away that easily, Mostima. You answer to me now. Oh. Here's your first job. Bring this letter to Elle. Can I say no? Nope. Deliver it to her personally. Unemployment is sounding more appealing by the second. Quit it with the lame excuses. And there's my old taskmaster. You won't give up. How can you be so sure? Don't pretend that you don't need this job. You're looking for an answer, aren't you? I'm not Anduin. I didn't say you were. But you have a choice to make about who you are. And to find that answer, one must have journeyed far enough. She's kinda funny, who, Mostima? Yeah, she kinda is. So how does it feel to be seen right through, Mostima? Sounds like you don't even need a halo to. Hello, Tampio. Welcome to the stream. Hi, hello. How are you? It's like 1:24 a.m. This is my own path, then. You shouldn't follow me, Fiammetta. You think the world revolves around you? We just happen to be taking the same road. I have his gun. If he still sees himself as a Sancta, he'll be back for it. Then he'll pay for what he did. And you'll help me. Fine. By the way, the astray that were caught in the city have been set free. Is that His Holiness's will? Uh-huh. You feel tired today. Yeah, it's fine. You go rest up. I mean, my streams are pretty late, for at least for like Asian people. I thought that I was gonna like attract a more like an audience from the West. And the fact that the only reason why I actually stream at night nowadays is because it's so noisy during the afternoon. Like everything is just so noisy. I don't want you guys to like hear like neighbors just arguing around, like dogs just barking all over, freaking vehicles passing by and stuff like that. Right now I'm just doing daily for Shadowverse since I have that 2 weeks before the Freyren collab, and yeah. I'm sorry, Cappy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know you watch Elwyn as well. His mercy is none of my business. I thought you might say something like that. Oh, and you'll be dispatched to Rhodes Island under the agreement with the Notarial Hall through the 5th Tribunal. Oh, can you get Freyren? You mean the pharmaceutical company that Mostima and Lemuel work part-time at? Where's this coming from? Billy wants to deepen our cooperation. You're as good as anyone for the role. Plus, we have a good track record with them. You should be well supported. Alright. Oh, by the way, I have some really good news for you. You get to choose from one of the 3 codenames for your next mission. Do we really have to keep up this farce now that you're our liaison? Do you know Atomic Heart? Yeah, I know Atomic Heart. It's with those Russian clanker, Yeah. You get Aura for free. You got a day off. Hell yeah. Thank you for spending your day off here in my stream. Man, day offs are always nice. I used to relish my day offs like back then when I was still working. Reverse 1999 is collabing with Atomic Heart. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Aura! You should KYS now! We only use a temporary name in the first place because there's no clear role for keeping tabs on her. I've had enough of these monthly name changes. Didn't you like Shimmering Vigil? What was it that you said? They finally come up with a decent name? Shut up. Hey, nice flowers. Hate to break it to you, but the tradition of changing your title has become a rule unto itself. Just accept it. Oh, his dragon fight. Okay, yeah. And I'm excited with Fragrant Season 2. Honestly, I want a palette cleanser because there's like so many fucking isekai anime that's just been produced. I just want like a straight fantasy, anime. Here are your choices: Void Gourmet, Wasteland Pilot, or Dawn Destroyer. Dawn Destroyer. Man, your tastes are so easy to guess. Told you to shut up already. You're awake? Luck has really not been on my side lately. What's wrong? Getting bed sores from too much lying down? No, forget I said anything. Huh? Ezel? I wanted him to see what happens to those who come close to betraying Laterano. Stop bullying the kid, Believe. Are you implying that I'm not young myself? Sorry. You're no longer a legatus. If that's the price I must pay, then. But you're still my subordinate. It's a heavy one. You talk a big talk, Oren. Let's see what you learn in Victoria. Does that mean you need me to do things my way? Remember that question you asked? I can answer it now. I have no interest in being a woman of integrity, but I respect those who have worked hard to earn the title. Well, I can't argue with that. Was that intended for me as well? Of course. Treasure the opportunity you've been given with Cecilia. Don't ever let me know what influence she will have on Laterano. You don't want her returning here? If I didn't, why would I waste time crafting an identity for her? Other than, well, compassion, and the fact that she still has potential value that outweighs her risks. Yeah. Too many isekais, Too many. I'm so tired of it. Like, you get isekai'd into a video game, you get isekai'd as a vending machine, you get isekai'd as a fucking slime or something like that, like, so many. You get isekai'd as a spider. Yeah. Trust me, there's no harm in getting this sort of candid promise. Understand. No need to be nervous, I'm simply expressing Laterano's sincerity. If you two ever get tired of traveling, Laterano will be there. Checking the menu to see that it's all the same thing. Yeah, basically. Isekai, 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 isekai. I'm just glad that, I don't know, I haven't been watching anime lately. The face enemy with the mask. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. Her doors will be open. Come in. Federico? Cardinal Believe, here are the past 2 years of records regarding the activities of the former legatus, Oren Argiolas. Thank you, Executor Federico. Just in case. There is reason to believe that Executor Richel may be his accomplice. Should I summon him? No need, he'll only claim to have been tricked by an old classmate, now won't he, Oren? Remind me never to pick a fight with you again. Isekai is literally just a gif of regular show of the book showing D&D-esque characters. That is so painful. Is it in Netflix? Is Gachiakuta in Netflix? I don't know. I'll probably watch it, but we'll see. You are a special. Bram, 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 bram. Bram, 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 bram. You are my special. I'll let Richelle be for now. But I would like to speak with him through you when it's convenient. You don't have a problem with that, do you? No, not at all. And the two of them have been dealt with for the moment, Executor Federico. Do you know what Shadow's house is? No, I don't. What is it? Is it another anime? I have not been watching anime lately. I've just been busy like making my freaking videos and yeah. I've just been busy like making my videos, you know. Oh, and I failed to beat the moon, the battle cats. But that CPU item beat it without my help. Oh, that is so fucked up. Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, there are some stages that you can only beat by like spamming so many cats that's like humanely possible. Because I did that. I think I did that with like the crazed eraser cat or something like that. Or the crazed axe cat. Hold on, Federico. What is it? I've been thinking, couldn't it have been easy to deduce that it was Fioria who met with the Sarkaz, just from a few sentences in a journal? Why were you so obsessed? Who were you seeking? Arturia. Arturia, huh? Arturia? The wanted criminal. What exactly is your relationship with her? A distant relative. Yeah, you have shadow people that emit soot when feeling negative emotions. Like what kind of genre is it? Seriously, man. If I could stand right now, I'd be dragging you to the nearest bar. I don't have time. You do, because I happened to run into an infamous fugitive a few years back, by the name of Arturia. Wait, calm down, Believe. I wasn't looking for her, it was a coincidence. Seriously, I like to think of myself as a veteran, but just thinking back on that experience sends a shiver down my spine. Where did you see her? 3 years ago, in Lathanyan. Oh yeah, she was in the... well, I haven't played Zweiling Storm Ibhurst. Mr. Ezel! Cecilia. Richelle. The paperwork is in order. She's now free to leave Laterano. Thank you, Richelle. Just doing my job. You know where you're going, right? Well, we'll meet up with Federico and join a company by the name of Rhodes Island under a cooperation agreement. Apparently, it's more convenient this way because since we'll be spending a lot of time outside. Good. I've already contacted them. But you're still an executor of the Notarial Hall. Missions will be issued to you through Rhodes Island when it's inconvenient for you to return. That said, I have a hunch that your journey with her will go smoothly. You might find what you're looking for sooner rather than later. And my hunches are usually right. Thanks? I'll be going then. Goodbye, Cecilia. I like using words incorrectly just to see if people notice. Honestly, kind of funny. Can you be more Pacific? Something like that. Cover up and I actually just speak poorly. Isn't English your first language? From what I remember. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if I end up watching it. Is it in Netflix? Because if it's not in Netflix, then yeah. Bye-bye, Mr. Richelle. Gotcha. Yikes, I'm getting a hunch that something bad's gonna happen. Richelle is an eccentric one, too. Hey, wait, how did he know that we're looking for something? What's wrong, Mr. Ezel? Nothing. Is there anything else you want to say before we go? The girl lets go of the young Sancta's hand and walks to the center of the flower field. I'm leaving Laterano, Mama. But I'm not running away. I'm gonna find Papa on my own and tell him what you said. Cardfight Vanguard is 15 years old. Well, what about me? Magic the Gathering has been around since 1993 or like 1994. I wanna see the outside world for myself. I wanna see Casdell. I'm happy, Mama. Now, just like before. Please watch over me. Can I pick a white flower? Of course. Thank you. You want to take this flower? Uh-huh. You want to take this flower? Uh-huh. Fresh flowers won't last long. I can press it for you. Will you teach me? I wanna learn for myself. Thanks, Mr. Ezel. Huh? I'm the one who should be thanking you. Eh? Is that... Katya, are you really coming with me? Of course. I was thinking you could stay here. Laterano doesn't have what I'm looking for. What is it, Patya? Excuse me, that was out of line. But did you just smile? Not to say that you don't normally, it's just that, well, something seems different. For many years I thought we walked alone in the wilderness. I was arrogant and immature. Did you hear the old man's speech? I heard the second half when it woke me up. It was being broadcast all over the city, loudly. Evangelista, the patron saint of sacrifice and unity. Perhaps he will go even further than the 10 who took that name before him. What a grand yet fragile vision, but one upon which I offer my blessings. Alright, you take care, Tampio. Yeah, you should be resting. What did you learn that day? It's not important, Patya. Not so important, anyway. Even if there's no reward waiting at the end of the journey, the act of continuing onward is in itself carrying the torch. Therefore, I will continue onward. We do not trade for blessings nor for pity. We walk the path that we believe in. Because it is the only way to live with dignity, is it not? We should depart, guide, before the sun sets. Let us go, my brothers and sisters. Don't listen to the shadow people in your head. Yeah, don't do that. But what if they tell me that I should drink some water or something? The girl of mixed blood sees the leader take the first step. The setting sun illuminates the halo on his head like a crown. He recalls the stories of the saints that her mother would tell her, and the word that her mother placed so much emphasis on. He does not fully understand its meaning or its symbolism. For some reason, though, it comes to mind when she sees that faraway figure. Martyr. What are you looking at, Cecilia? No, nothing. Sparkling water? I don't have it. I don't have sparkling water, unfortunately. The sunset is beautiful. The girl looks about her, at the flowers, at the church, at the statue and the bell tower, so far away now. She takes the young Sancta's hand and the two of them begin to walk into the distance. Her steps are slow, but she does not look back. Well, that was it. Holy crap. Well, that was Guide Ahead. We finished the story. We still have a bit of time actually. So maybe I can just do a bit of the EX stages, you know. Just for the funnies. What a Kanto, huh? Yeah. Chocolate cookie! Yummer! Yum.
Andiamo. Cominciamo.
ちょっと言いにくいんだけど、私が巻き起こしたトラブルは私にしか収められないんだ。ゴスペルロックンロール。
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
Eepy!
大丈夫だ。勇気を出せばきっと。
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
無駄だ。
That is a lot of people just fucking shooting. What the fuck? You still have the manga if you want. What? There's a manga for this? Huh? なんだと?
あなたの指示通り。
Man. It's like becoming a weeb or something.
頑張って。治療はもうすぐ終わりますから。わかった。無駄だ。
Wow, look at these guys. Watch this, watch this. I have sent a pipe bomb in your mailbox. Sometimes questioned why I joined a certain streamer's Discord server. I got a notif of them doing a gentle versus brutal femdom stream. What the fuck are you joining at, Fury? That is not very Christian of you.
ドクター。
That is not
やりました
very
よ。
family friendly.
たとえ小さな勝利でも一つずつ積み重ねていけばいつの日かきっと霧を貫く光になります。
Phantom pain. Phantom pain, like the ego gift or like JoJo.
怒りが足りない？大丈夫。
タランタララ
私の頭上の
ララ
蛍光灯が進むべき道を照らし出してくれるから。まあ消えなければの話だけど、さすがにもう消えないよね。ハイボルテージブラージュ。ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
Oh well. Stop that right now. Jojo.
時間をかけるつもり
I'll
はない。
pick the ladder. Yeah. Was that a motherfucking JoJo reference?
アップルパイ。
動き回るな。そうすればお互い手間が省けるだろう。
Could probably do this.
次は車椅子に飛行スラスターをつけてみる。
心配しないで。
違い。
Okay. This can work. This can still work. Okay.
ターゲットロックオン。武装解除確認。ロックンロール。チャーシューアップルパイ。
わかった。目を凝らせ。これこそがイベリアのデストレッツァ。
You have a favorite PM artist, by the way.
Inattesa di oro.
Marchkins. Marchkins is like one of my favorite PM artists, but he hasn't been making art lately because like yeah he's come under attack because you know there were some people who are like, oh my god, you drew you drew Don Quixote in a freaking Russian soldier outfit. You must be supporting Russia. I'm like, what the hell, man? What the hell is that even? Yeah. Yeah, you can actually see some of the art that I have for my channel is made by him. Because yeah.
ちょっと言いにくいんだけど、私が巻き起こしたトラブルは私にしか収められないんだ。ハイボルテージバラージュ。
Then yeah.
Cominciamo.
All right, thank you. I'm not gonna yeah, I'm just actually I think I'm gonna stream for like you know 80 like 12 more minutes actually.
Ricevuto. Non può fermarmi.
うまく対処できるはず。
Devant la scène, par âmes qui vivent.
その地の定めジョージョー Ah shit, okay. Fuck you guys.
命令を動き回る。そうすればお互い手間が省ける。
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa! Oh my god, don't do that! See, now Lemon is angry at you.
わかった。目を凝らせ。これこそがイベリアのデストレッツァ。
ベルス・ディオ・ボーレント。ロックンロール。
Hey, where's the last guy? Ah, fuck, he's gonna do that. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Lumen.
Attendez
What
le
a
lever
champ.
de
No,
rideau.
no. I'm too,
Le
yeah.
moment n'est pas
I'm too
encore
fragile for that. Honestly, I kind of wanted to do like a stream, like a subathon or like subathon or something like that. But then I you know, I just think about it all the time, and then I'm like, I think I'm not. I'm more known for my Project Moon videos than my streaming. You know what I mean? I think I'm more known by that instead. Like, there's really not much reason for me to like do, you know.
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
Oh my lord, what is that? Holy balls.
L'ombre qui vit à vos pieds n'est pas la vôtre. La haine brûlante traduit vos pensées.
Let's do this.
Dio Bolento!
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
Then I'll just do
ターゲ
this.
ットロックオン
Just do that. Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm stupid.
うまく対処できるはず。
You know what? They can control it. I don't care.
アップルパイ狙撃1機能喪失確認
僕で力にしっかりしてください。
Gameplay in my read-through. Wow. Hello, Master Truster. So basically, shit. Okay. So basically, I'm done with the read-through. It's like, yeah, it's finished. So we're just doing the EX stages.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna end the stream in like a few. I'm just doing this one, the 5th one, so that I can finally get my Lem ones, my Exuciai's, freaking, yeah. Yeah, the cat is a
Le
pipe
parfum
bomb.
du conflit m'est familier.
Yeah.
ちょっと言いにくいんだけど、私が巻き起こしたトラブルは私にしか収められないんだ。リーダー、ベルス・ディオ・ボーレント。ついてきて。
In attesa di ordini. Non puoi fermarmi.
アップルパイ。
Oh. Oh.
うまく対処できるはず。
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
L'ombre qui gît à vos pieds n'est pas la vôtre.
分かった。お前の攻撃は想定の。
あなたの指示通りの実現。難しい処理だけど
Just stop
十
that
分
for
な
now,
時
and
間さえあれ
then
ば。
Ne me résistez pas. C'était ma chanson.
アーツユニットチャージ中。あ、ベルス・ディオ・ボーレント。
oh, boo this guy. No,
命令を
no.
これ
Do
こそ
not even try touching my fucking gelato stations. Oh, they went. Oh, wow. Okay. They are touching my gelato stations.
Siete voi i nostri avversari. Per favore, fate del vostro meglio. Non voglio annoiarvi.
Not anymore. Not anymore. No more.
ディオ・ボーレント。Accomplished.
Texas has the same VA as
予
Symboli
測通り
Rudo.
の戦いでした。
Really?
完璧です。
Like the Japanese one? Okay, we got the furnitures. Hell yeah. Okay. Just in time actually.
Ciao, Doc.
So, yeah. We finally got the yeah. We finally got our, Exuciai New Covenants, yeah. Whoa, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, it took me long enough. Yeah, because I needed to. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, there. I don't have money again. I'm broke again. Yeah. So it's okay. Like look at this. Shit. Okay. Okay. Just gonna do this for now. So, yeah, I got roughly 100 summons, I think. I got 100. 100. You don't need to be broke. You just need to spend money. Whatever. I just hope I get Philopsis on it. What's your strat for recruitments? What I do is that I just try to wait for refreshes if I don't see anything that's actually interesting. By now I kinda know which ones actually give me 4 stars at the very least. Wait, where's the certificates? Yeah. Oh, maybe I should get this. Not bad, yeah. 230 and yeah, 27.
È da
So
un po' che non ci si
27K.
vede. Noto
I
che
think I'm
Texas si
prepared
è fatta
enough.
nuovi amici.
And I actually etude
bello.
Proviso.
広さに文句は
I
ないけれ
etude
ど
Proviso, so I'm like
装飾は
earning some
もう
money.
少しこだわり
You
たい
know what I
です
mean?
ね
I'm getting some serious cash. Look at her, the money maker. Alongside with my daughter Gummy. Yeah. So we're pretty much good. We're pretty much good. Yeah, I
Ciao,
think
Doc.
I will be ending the stream. Okay, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna go back to chapter 12. I think we're gonna go chapter 12 this time. Because we're done with Guide Ahead. After chapter 12, that's where we're gonna do Hortus de Escapismo. So we're just gonna do chapter 12. All Quiet Under the Thunder. That's gonna be it. Yeah. Used all my gems for skins. Well, kinda me as well, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I use it for pulling, okay? I want my Lapland altar, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow again with chapter 12. I hope you guys are there. But yeah, for now, for me, Asumi. Bye bye.